Is it recording or is it not recording? Okay, whatever. Hello the world, hello YouTube. It's my third attempt to film this video and I am really hoping that I'll not have to film that. Yeah, because with every attempt I'm getting less and less excited. This is my first video on YouTube ever. I have not filmed anything in good 7 years or something. But for my 2026 New Year dreams, I have set myself a goal, a dream, to start a YouTube channel, and I am doing that right now. Um, I am really awkward. I'll be looking away from the camera because I cannot keep an eye contact with the camera for the love of my life. Also with people too, but that's a different story. I'll be awkward, but I really hope that this video will be beneficial at least for someone, because I am so passionate about the topic that I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about my favorite thing in the entire world, which is journaling. I'm going to tell you all about how to start journaling, how to stick to it, and how to not abandon it after 2 weeks of New Year like we all did. My qualifications. I'm not gonna. Oh, it fell. Okay, it fell, but trust me, it fell again. I have lots and lots of journals. I'm on my journal number 26 right now. Just so you realize, just so you know. It fell again. Okay, whatever. I'll pick it up later. Okay, so I am doing this entirely without a script because I cannot write scripts. I do not know how it's done, and I just want to be awkward on camera. What is wrong with that? Okay, so I am feeling like the intro is going way too long. I'm gonna start. So first thing first, what is journaling? To put really simply, journaling is an act, a habit of documenting your life experiences. Can be your memories, your art, your thoughts, your songs, whatever. Just documenting your life as it is. What do you need for journaling? A pen and a journal. My current journal is like that. I love it. Of course, you can buy stickers. Nobody forbids you to do so, but the simplest setup that you can do is a journal and a pen. Okay, once you have your journal and a pen ready, and by the way, this is really important that you pick a journal that you like. Because if you do not like your journal, you are not going to wanna write in it, and you are going to abandon it. Okay, so we pick a journal that we like, and also we pick a comfortable pen. But my advice is also not to buy way too expensive of journal, because if you like in UB in journaling, and if you go and buy a Moleskine and you come home and you feel so sorry for that moleskin, you're not gonna write in that. So take into consideration that too. Okay, I really forgot how to talk to camera, I'm sorry. But how to actually start journaling? Well, for your first entry, I am really recommending you not do anything super complicated. Like, you do not have to tell your journal your entire biography. Your journal is literally not alive. It's just an object, and you can write from whatever point of life you want to write, even if it's just like current events. So you might start with like, hello, it's me, I'm such and such years old, I am doing this and this right now. That is the first entry. I have a really interesting tip to kind of fight the fear of a blank page and your journal. My tip for that is that you pick a character from a movie or a book that you like, and you write not to a blank page but to the character. So you start your entries with, for example, you are really into Ginny and Georgie, you might start your entry with Dear Marcus Baker, or without dear, just like, hi Marcus Baker, hi Marcus, this is my life, this is what I'm doing. So for your first entry, so my camera cut off, and also I decided to change my look a little bit because I no longer liked how I look. And oh my god, my lamp is so bad. I hope that it's not an issue, and I hope that you feel cozy. But okay, where we stopped. It feels like an entire new video, but it's the same video. Hello, it's me, it's the same person. We stopped on how to conquer the fear of a blank page, and I gave an advice of referring to a journal in an entry as if you were referring to a character of a movie or a book. So like, dear Michael Baker, for example, if you are obsessed with Ginny and Georgia, you can do that, or any other comfort character, or even comfort musician or comfort creator. Who the fuck told you that you cannot write to Kurt Cobain or whoever the fuck is your comfort person, right? Dead or alive. And to take the pressure off of you a little bit, I'm gonna read you a journal entry that I have. Okay, let me get my lamp. Okay, that is kind of shitty. I don't like it. Why is my lamp so shitty? I don't know. Wait a minute. It's kind of cozy in there, isn't it? But the lamp is a disaster. I'm gonna fix my lamp and I'm gonna return. One second. Oh, that is so much freaking better. I started freaking out for a bit. But yeah, I am going to read you a bit of my journal entry from my past journal, the last journal that I filled out for my current one. So you kind of take a little bit of pressure off of yourself. Okay, I'm searching for something appropriate to read. But for example, December the 2nd, 2025, Tuesday, 9:04 a.m. I'm so anxious about the history class. I might not pass the test, and I need to pass the test in order to have a higher grade. I can't believe it's December already, and I'm generally feeling so good about it. Both Jadi and you are starting now. So I was kind of exploring uh, the pagan history, and I was like, wow, it's like December, you know. Both Jadi and you are starting now. So that's the kind of shit that you can freely write in your journal. Or like more vulnerable entry. Finally started watching the Scam Norwegian TV series. Yes, I am so fucking late to it. I am not sorry. Uh, okay, my very first impression about it is good. I cannot read my own fucking handwriting, but I just want to let you know that it was really emotional. Don't know. Oh, my lamp is actually working now. So why I'm writing so fucking late? Because today was such a fucking weird day. I came home from school. I checked my body temperature and it went up. Plus, I was so fucking sleepy. I felt as like I was running on fumes. But I decided to do a small meditation, a small short meditation, and I fell asleep and slept for like 4 hours. So it was, yeah, it was a weird day. A lot of more vulnerable shit, and even creative entries like that where I just wrote down the lyrics for the Curve for the Edge by Linkin Park, and stuck down a receipt from the Domino's Pizza. You can do, in your journal, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's a completely free space for you to express however the fuck you feel. And I find it so liberating because I need you to understand that when you are venting about a situation to people, or when you are constantly posting about a situation, like certain situations on social media, you are getting the opinion of people that are biased. Why? Because they look at your situation from the point of view of their trauma, their life experiences, their maybe some kind of triggers, stereotypes, yada yada yada. And a journal is literally a book that does not have an opinion about you. That means that here nobody gives a fuck. You can literally be the worst version of yourself. I don't know, you can even write your romantic or not so romantic fantasies. Literally nobody gives a fuck. Literally nobody gives a fuck. To prove that, I'm gonna show you this. This is my vision board. Does it look like a vision board? No, it does not. Does anyone give a fuck? Here, no. Which means that you can vent practically about, like, anything. I swear to God, practically about anything. I live in Ukraine, so that happens. Anything without the fear of being judged or without the fear of being perceived wrong. Like, just recall how many times, even talking to your best friend, you caught yourself thinking, oh my god, I better downplay it. I better not add this detail. I'm gonna seem off rails. Here you can actually be fucking nuts. Nobody's gonna judge you, absolutely nobody. And as a huge people pleaser in recovery myself, it has been the best fucking thing ever. I swear. I swear. The thing that you need to get used to when journaling is that you do not actually get a response, like an immediate response. Whether that's when you're talking to like ChatGPT or people, our brains are trained, especially if you struggle with people pleasing or oversharing or both, are trained to get a response. We want a response immediately. But trust me, when you get to the point, when you are tired of opinions of others, and when you realize that the validation, the external, I'm sorry, English is not my first language, the external validation from people, when you get tired of it, and when you realize that the external validation from people is actually just their opinion, you're gonna find so much freedom in journaling. And to start cultivating this anti-people pleasing, anti-oversharing habit, I recommend you to set a timer. I'm so sorry, this is truly my first ever video. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just ranting about my favorite thing ever. What the heck is even wrong with that lamp? Excuse me, dude. Excuse me. That should be better. And to cultivate this habit of anti-people pleasing, anti-oversharing, I recommend whenever you feel an emotion, to set a timer for 2 minutes, not much longer, and just like scribble your emotion, like physically feel your emotion flowing through your body onto the paper. And once you start writing, you'll not be able to stop. You'll just write and write and write until you got everything out. But truly, it is a matter of habits. That's where we will start talking about how to form habits of journaling, how to make it a daily habit, or maybe a weekly habit, or no, monthly is I think a little bit way too inconsistent, but okay, a weekly habit or even a daily habit. Because me personally, I have been daily journaling again for 2 and something years at this point, without missing a single day. So the first advice that I can give you if you want to start journaling as a daily habit is to attach journaling to something that you already do every single day. Let's say you drink tea every evening before sleep. You have like a window of time, 30 minutes before you sleep, you drink tea. You can drink tea and write into your journal. Or let's say you go to the gym every single day. If you do, my applause for you. I would never be able to, but I'm really proud of you. Let's say you go to the gym every single day, and after the gym you take a shower, and after the shower you like to lay on the couch and watch Netflix. You can journal while you watch Netflix. You can journal about the show that you're watching, what kind of impression that the show has in you. The show has in you, you know? The most important thing is just picking a pen and writing 5 words. After the 5 words, you will not be able to stop. Once you start it, you will automatically want to fill up a page, 2, 3, vent everything out. And another advice that I can give to you in order to make a habit is for you to set a reminder or even an alarm for yourself that journaling time. I have been daily journaling for 2 years, as I already said multiple times, but I have alarms set every evening in order to remind me to do that. How crazy is that? And tip number 3 is to not really expect to write novels every single day, because you'll not be able to do that. Some of my entries, I have literally, okay, I'm gonna show you. I have literally this much. Like, this could be the entire day. Or this much. This could be the whole day. That is a paragraph. My daily minimum is a paragraph. And also start with a smaller journal. This is an A6 size, an A6 size, and I truly think that if you are just starting out with journaling, this is a perfect size for you. It might be too small, but if you truly want to cultivate it as a habit, I really encourage you to try this. And also, like, do not restrict yourself, do not expect of yourself to write perfectly or to write about a certain thing. Another piece of advice that I have is to use journal prompts. I actually have shit of journal prompts in my Telegram channel. Here, somewhere here. There like should be a link. Click on that. But you can just Google like journal prompts, daily journal prompts, mental health journal prompts. Like Google something like that. It will give you a template. It will give you something to write about if you truly do not know what to write about. Another thing that I see often comes up in people who want to start journaling is the fear of being judged. And them describing like I start journaling and then I despise my own thoughts, I despise my own self-expression, my own opinion. And this is a really good question. This is an opportunity to directly ask yourself on paper, why do I hate how I express myself so much? Why do I hate how my thoughts sound like? Who told me that my thoughts should sound a certain way? And I'm gonna show you something really amazing right now. Just wait for it. Okay, I'm not gonna show you, but trust me that I have it, okay? Or maybe I am. Maybe I am. Let's see if I'm gonna show you or not. I have some journal entries that look like that. And many pages that look like that. It's just like a notebook and a marker. It's not even a pen. It's just me repeating fuck, 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 fuck over and over again. How about that? How about that? Or imagine that you are a 5-year-old child and you have a task to write the most ridiculous, the most childish story ever. Write as if you are a 5-year-old child. Write, oh my god, I saw a squirrel today. The squirrel was red. Write that. Experiment with different styles. And yeah, I'm showing you all that in order for you to uh, take a little bit of pressure off of yourself. And also, this might be because you are not used to journaling and you're not used to, okay, so, and you're not used to hearing your own monologue, how you sound like. And trust me, a lot of times in my head, I sound so much better than I actually write it on paper. Sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I'm way too pissed off, sometimes my thoughts move way faster than my hand. It's okay. It's totally okay. You just have to, like, again, try using this exercise. Try writing as a child, try writing as a, for example, if you are a man, try writing from a perspective as if you were a woman, and the opposite. If you are a non-binary person, write, I don't know, your story from a perspective of an alien. Like, do something creative, break that barrier, break it, fucking break it, so it does not get in the way of you starting journal, starting finally hearing yourself and hearing what you actually want to do. And I find it to be so beautiful about journaling that you can actually hear yourself, hear your most intimate needs. If you are a people pleaser, you might be afraid of hearing yourself because you're like, what if I sound too rude? What if I sound like mad? Or what if I sound, not like the person that I build in my head, or not like the person that I want to be? But this is actually like the freedom of healing and hearing the real you. You can actually write down a question, a prompt, like, what do I actually want? Like, what do I actually want? And just like hear yourself, like write about it and then reread it and then realize that. Another issue that often comes up is that I pick a pen and I write over and over again. I don't know what to write about. I don't know what to write about. I don't know what to write about. As a solution to that is using a journaling prompt or just writing, I don't know what to write about until something comes up and you're like, I don't know what to write about. Oh, but my boss was such a bitch today. And yeah, and you got it, you got the juices flowing. For emergency situations, this is about keeping a daily habit. I a little bit went off of topic, but I hope that you enjoy it. About keeping it a daily habit. If you have an emergency, for example, if you are going out and you have 5 minutes, like, in 2 hours I will be going out to a party. So I will not be journaling tonight, I'll be going out to a party. Set a timer for 2 minutes and write a paragraph. I'm going out to a party. I will not be able to journal tonight. I will journal tomorrow. That's it. You have already journaled. You have already written those two or three sentences. This is journaling. For me, my daily minimum is a paragraph a day. What this paragraph looks like to you, define only you. And again, to show you, I'm gonna show you a lot of my own examples because I think that showing someone is way better than telling someone something. And my grandma tells it too, that you better show somebody what you mean than tell them and they're not gonna understand what you actually mean. I literally had a day where everything that I wrote that I journaled in a day, it was three things that I'm grateful for. I listed out exactly three things. No, not in more because I was so tired. So like daily journaling is not as hard as you think it is when you find your approach. But I did not start journaling by daily journaling. I started journaling by journaling 4 or 5 times a week. So how I did that is that I was planning out my week, and I was like, okay, I'll have extra free 30 minutes in between classes. I could use it as a journaling gap. I have this PE class that I do not attend. I can use it as a journaling gap. So like I was making time, and then as I was growing gradually comfortable, I went from journaling. For example, if I decided for the week that I would journal 2 times a week, like for the month, I journal 2 times a week, and then I decided, I am so comfortable with that. And actually, things are happening in my life, and I want to vent about them. I want to sort them out. And I started journaling 3, 4 times a week, and then 5 times a week, and then 1 month I decided, what if I journal every single day for the entire month, and I see what changes? And I have not stopped ever since. So my unusual, maybe quite unusual really, recommendation would be that you journal 2 times a week, then increase that to 3 times a week. Um, like you like find your comfort tempo that helps you build up to daily journaling. Or if you are truly so brave, you can start by daily journaling right away. Again, find out what your daily bare minimum for the journaling is. If it's writing 2 lines, I don't know, 1 paragraph, whatever, listing out a bullet point and then catching up the next day. Whatever works for you. But you may ask, what if I have too many feelings? What if I have too many emotions and way too little time to write because it's already 11 in the evening and I have ton shit of things that I want to vent about, yet I have no time because I have to go to sleep, because I have to go to school the next morning or to work the next morning. You can write about some details that are nagging at you the most, like whatever, this and this happened, this is such and such pissed me off so much that I reacted this way, that way. And you are writing with the chill, like emotion of it. Nobody forbids you anything. You can even throw your journal at the wall. The most important thing is that you do not harm yourself. Actually, journaling is a healthy coping mechanism, so I recommend that. My therapist advocates for that, but I'm sure she's really happy to hear that I have already been doing that for 2 years every single day. Okay, so I hope that I explained how to journal every single day. I hope that you understand. This is kind of a rambling video, but it's not even like the middle of it. I want to talk about some things. Also, how I have a like kind of a script there. How journaling. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, that's better. How journaling improved my mental health. So journaling was a really like crucial, I would say the main coping mechanism when I was struggling with my mental health. Journaling was practically the only witness to some of my darkest days and some of my darkest nights. And I am so incredibly happy that I would wake up to in the morning, and I would just unload everything that was in my mind, especially in the times of heightened anxiety or depression. It was so crucial. And also, I have a really fun idea for y'all to try. Is, for example, let's say you have Saturday ahead of you, and you kind of cannot sleep. Try journaling in the middle of the night on days where you have insomnia out of nowhere. Whenever you have insomnia, you can try doing that. Trust me, I did it once. I want to repeat that experience. It was magical. I truly let out my subconscious, and I truly was able to see my subconscious, how my subconscious works. Another question is whether you should journal physically or digitally. It has been scientifically proven that physical journaling is much more effective. Yes, it can make your emotions stronger, but then it actually releases them. And it's actually a healthy process of processing emotions. Also, I feel like with the digital journals, we are already using our phone way too much, and we already struggle with increased, uh, not increased. I forgot the word. Okay, we are already struggling with low vision and eye vision problems in general. So, and also, it really scares me that, for example, if you keep a journal on your iPad might just tell you one day not enough storage and you will have to delete everything. Or somebody might steal your tablet or phone. In general, I would strongly encourage to journal in a physical way. For you to journal in a physical way. That's it. Why am I still journaling? And why I have been doing that for over 2 years? Because it has become my habit, and honestly, I cannot imagine my day without journaling. I'm sure that the moment that I will finish filming and editing this video, I will be writing about the fact that I filmed my first ever video, and it's just genuinely nice. It's nice to be with myself. I reached the point where it's genuinely nice to be with myself. So guys, I hope that this video was beneficial. I hope that you can gain something from it. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. You can, by the way, write down below what topic do you want me to film about next, and whether you liked this video or not. So yeah, I love you all so much. Thanks so much for paying attention and watching. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the love. I wish you all the good things, because you deserve them and you will get them. And thank you so much. Bye bye. See you. Hello, I'm Sasha. I'm Sasha. I'm just editing the video, and I recalled that I forgot to talk about something, to talk about parents and journals and diaries and how to not get the journal read. How to make sure nobody reads your journal. My biggest advice for that is to write in a language that you're learning and that nobody else speaks beside you. For example, you want to learn French, you learn French in high school, try writing in French. It's gonna be awkward, but you will start loving French, I guarantee you that. Also, you can buy a book cover and hide a journal on the book cover, and or you can buy like a journal with a password, not just a log, but a password set for it on in local shops or on the internet. And in general, you have to remember that your journal is yours and that nobody but you has the right to read that. And if somebody reads that, they are the asshole. No matter what you wrote in it, it's not your fault. I am so proud of you for being genuine with yourself, and I hope that the fear of a journal being read will not impact your honesty and your transparency in your journal, because you truly deserve to be honest with yourself. And yeah, those are just some ways that you can truly, like, yeah. I hope that's clear.